Hey guys, so as you guys know, well, I don't know if you guys know, but hopefully most of you guys know, Lodge has a sale going on on their website for their wildlife series, which haven't been in stock for a while because I actually looked them up, a while back, and none of them were really in stock. I think a few were, but honestly, I think they were all out of stock. But anyway, they have a sale going on right now, 15% off on their wildlife series until the end of this weekend. I think it's on the 6th. That's the last day that they're offering 15% off for their wildlife series. And right now they have all these, which is 7 pieces. That's what I ended up getting. So we have the biggest one, which is the turkey, which is a 13¼ inch skillet. One thing that I did notice that is different from their usual stuff is that these have a heat ring. Usually Lodge's thing is it has an indentation instead of a heat ring. Instead of coming up, it indents inside the skillet. But every single one has a different design. This one is, like I mentioned, 13¼ inch. And I want to say this is their turkey. It doesn't say on the front what it is. It's just, wildlife series. That's all it says. But moving on to their 12-inch, we have the bear. And very nice design as well. And every single one, like I said, has the heat ring. So that's a very nice addition. I like that. If they would have done the 3 notches, the one here, and there, that would have been nice. Kind of a little throwback to their older stuff. But anyway, all the designs, like I mentioned, different. On their 10¼ they have a deer. I want to say, let's see, let me flip them around real quick. They just call it a deer skillet, cast iron deer skillet. Not every single one says, has like this kind of information on the front of it. Some of them don't say that. Some of them have different label, I guess you could say. Like on this wolf skillet, I did notice it's just kind of has a small picture. And it doesn't say, what they call it. It's just wildlife series. This is their 6½ inch, which is the smallest one they offer. Regarding the wildlife series. Anyway, going back, very nice design. I like that. Like I mentioned, kind of the heat ring. Very nice addition to their skillets. This one is their grill skillet, 10¼ inch. This one, I think they just call it the fish. Like I mentioned, every single one has that. This one does have a curved handle. One thing that I did notice that's a lot different from the griddle was, let's see if you guys can see it. So it's got that bevel here, the straight and a small kind of like bevel, but on their other skillet, it kind of just rounds. It's rounder, and you don't get this, this heat ring. But it's a nice addition. Like I said, I have a griddle, and it's just one of their normal ones, so I'm gonna end up selling that one. This one is also, this one I think is a 10½. Also has the angled handle. This is their wolf design on the 6½ inch. And then the last one we got here is the duck. And I think this is the 8-inch model. I would have been, happy if they would have added a 9-inch model. they haven't made one of those in a while. But anyway, very nice design, you know, very simple things. But this, I feel like this, you know, obviously down the road, I feel will be a collection. So like I said, I decided to get all their 7 pieces that they offer at the moment. And you know, on this one here, just simple things. Use me to scramble breakfast, make cornbread, cook a side dish, collect the design. They are correct. I am going to collect their design. Well, I did already because I already purchased these. Like I mentioned, this one doesn't say much. This one, you know, has kind of a little brochure. That one has nothing, just that paper stuck on. Same thing with the griddle. Doesn't say much. But yeah, you know, I like their designs. I like everything that's about this wildlife series. And I think it's more, you know, aimed towards the collector more than anything else, obviously, because, you know, you can buy their standard stuff, and their standard stuff is nice as well. I don't think there's anything special done to these. The only difference that I can see is the heat ring, because like I mentioned on their other skillets, they don't have that. And I'll bring out my standard skillet so you guys can see what I'm talking about, if you guys don't know, just in case. But there you guys go. I'm gonna bring out my standard skillets so you guys can kind of see what, you know, if there's any differences. Like I said, not very many. Everything pretty much looks the same, but obviously these beautiful designs are amazing. Let me know what you guys, which one you guys like the best, what design. For me, I would say it's in between the turkey and the bear. Those are probably, I mean, the wolf is nice as well, but for me, turkey or the bear. Let me know what you guys like. What's your favorite animal on this wildlife series? Let me know if you guys have this collection. But yeah, I'll bring out my standard skillet just so you guys can see a little bit of that difference. Give me a minute and let me go grab it. Alright guys, so I ended up going into my bin looking for my other pieces, and sure enough I found them. But the only one I couldn't find was actually my griddle. So I'm missing my griddle, I can't find it, but the ones I could find, actually the smallest one that I have, this one is just kind of little, you know, this is the smallest one that I have, and it's about 3.5 inches, I think. And this is the Lodge USA LMS, which I want to say it's Lodge's miniature skillet. Lodge miniature skillet. At least that's what I think it means. But yeah, smallest one I have is this one here. And it's the funniest thing because my daughter actually likes this a lot. She wants to play with it, but I have to hide it. Alright, so like I said, I have, you know, a similar one. And just so you guys can see the difference. So this is my 8-inch. The indentation is there, like I mentioned. You know, it's something where it's not the heat ring. That's the only difference. I mean, besides the design, obviously. But everything else looks about to be the same. No major differences. Nothing like different, you know. Still their standard seasoning, I want to say. So yeah, no major differences. Yeah, and you know, their standard stuff is like this, like what I mentioned. It's got the indentation inside. And this one here is actually one of the skillets. I'm not going to get rid of that one at all whatsoever. But for some reason I thought this one was a 9-inch model, but it isn't because it's the same size as their 10 1/4. So this is a 10.25. For the longest time, I thought it was a 9, but you know, with no handle, no assist handle, or yeah. So I have this one, and you know, it's actually smooth inside. It's very, very smooth inside. I don't think it's old or anything like that, but a lot of people have told me, no, it's not a vintage piece, so I've never treated it like a vintage piece. The outside has more texture. You can see a lot more grainy. 8SK Lodge. I don't know if this one says the same thing. L8SK, yeah, wildlife, yep, series. Huh. So, yeah, like I said, for the longest time, I thought this one was an old vintage piece, 9-inch model, but it's not, and I'm just finding that out now. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, small video on the wildlife series. A little bit of the differences that you can see with the with this series versus, you know, their standard stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time.